Hey, hi everyone. I hope everybody is doing good and everybody's staying sane out there. So, I'm back today again with another feelings episode. This is essentially a safe space for me where I talk about my feelings unfiltered in one shot. So, this past 1 week has been pretty eventful for me. A lot of things have happened. Starting off with these two interviews that I had where I literally had the offer in hand. Could have had like on the it literally sort of just stumbled down in the third round due to stupid reason from their end, which is like what I feel is wrong about the Indian job sector and the Indian corporate sector for that matter. Like, if you can't afford me, like literally tell me that in the first round itself, and don't try to make it like, oh no no no, we don't like giving holidays to our employees, and if you end up working extra, that's just your hustle, and if you want to have a work life balance, you are not as committed and all that bullshit. So and the other place had literally had the audacity to tell me that I'm the perfect fit for the job, but they're not taking me because they don't think that a female would be right fit for it. To be honest, I've seen a lot of sexism in my life, but this one at this age, I mean, in this year, it's fucking 2022. It's very irritating to hear, that you're a lady, that's why we're not giving you this job. That's like pathetic. So yeah, anyway, so these two experiences kind of just put my motivation down, and I was literally like, I get up every day, I apply for jobs, I give interviews, I get a lot of responses. To an extent, I understand that, after so many years of experience, um, and the current market, people are not really paying too well. So for once, package wala cheese is like understandable, but tell me in the first round itself. But the sexism shit was like really irritating. So yeah, whatever. On a feelings point of view, it completely put me down, and I had this one day, which was I think 2 days back. I was like, oh god, I just didn't want to do anything. I got a feeling like I just want to stay still. Like, I just want to exist and do literally nothing. And that was sort of killing me to an extent because I'm not a person who really likes doing nothing. Like, I like taking breaks, but this was like a different feeling altogether. So I was like, okay, I will, like take a break. I'll watch something, I'll listen something, I'll read some book, etc. But I'll dance. Nothing was working out. By the end of it, in the evening, I literally had to send an SOS to a friend, and I was like, listen, I really need company right now. I'm kind of losing my shit. I just need someone to be with me right now. And he was sweet enough to instantly come, despite having his own recovery phase right now. But yeah, anyway, he came. We spoke for a while, and I kind of calmed down. And then next day, which was yesterday, I sort of went back into that whole zone of being on the fire front and kind of a thing. So yeah, it's been quite a, like, this is the week where I've literally like gotten up every day with the motivation that all right, I'm gonna tackle this thing, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But something or the other, even the minutest thing is sort of just pissing me off, and I'm like, okay, gone, the motivation is gone, now let's start all like over again. Though one thing is there, that this is literally just got to do with my feelings and just being overwhelmed with what's happening, because there are a lot of things happening, and for someone who's always uh, tackled or who's always dabbled with multitasking, um, it does get like, even I have my days. It's literally just one of those things, because I have sorted myself out for the month of May. Like, of course, I don't have a job, but I still have figured out a way to, ensure that my pocket is run like full in some sense to survive this month. So that's there. Thanks. I'm really thankful to myself that all these years I have been a creative person, because honestly, anybody out there who feels that क्रिएटिविटी में जाके क्या ही उकाड़ लिया क्योंकि पैसे नहीं है, ट्रस्ट मी, कमिंग फ्रॉम एक्सपीरियंस, भले ही पैसे कम है या पैसे स्टेबल नहीं है या जो भी बोलो, currently the whole reason why I'm in a sane mind and motivated is because of my creative side. Like when I'm not doing something, मेरे दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ हमेशा चलता है कि अच्छा ये बुक डब कर लेते हैं, अच्छा ये रूटीन बना लेते हैं, ये वीडियो. इनफैक्ट नाउ मोर देन एवर आई एम doing brand collaborations and brand deals with so many big brands and small alike, which is an experience in its own. And I like to be versatile, that's how I am. But yeah, it's still a constant struggle, right? Like nobody is in their most sanest mind ever. So yeah, this was one of those weeks, and I'm just like keeping my fingers crossed. I had hoped that I'll get into something stable by 1st May, but that was more of an unrealistic target that I kept for myself. But yeah, the next target for me is to get something by 1st of June. I hope that works out. I also got an intimation that I am eligible to get PR in Canada, so that's another thing that I'm gonna explore. But all of these things are like very transactional. The main thing that I want to do is like this thing that I felt like I think 2-3 weeks back, where I was like very much motivated and in my zone. Yeah, I'm just gonna battle it out there. But I also knew that it's not gonna last forever. That is sort of shaking right now. I do need a break from all this, but I cannot afford one right now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep continuing doing that. In fact, I was just listening to the song Banjara by Vishal Dadlani today morning, and that really pumped me up. Just feeling in my good spirits again. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start my day. It's already midday right now, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna start my day with, and let's see how this goes. Yeah, that being said, sending lots of love and power to everybody else who's in a similar mind space out there. I hope you guys find the strength to battle your demons out there. Bye.